All right, RMIS 4th grade bass. I'm going to need you all to really use your thinking caps today. We're going to be on page 11 in our book, and we're going to be discussing a scale. Sorry, there's going to be a lot of that today. It's been a long day. Okay, so a scale. And in your book, halfway down page 11, you're going to see a yellow box. A scale is a sequence of notes in ascending or descending order. Like a musical ladder, each note is the next consecutive step of the scale. This is your D scale. The first and last notes are both D. So, why scales are important? One, if you learn your scales, you read music 3 times as faster. As fast. Two, when you play a song, it's actually it already uses a scale. We just don't know that yet. So if I play Caribbean Island, the first 2 measures. Right? What if I change a note? Nope. Doesn't sound as peppy, does it? Sounds a little sadder. And because I didn't play C sharp, I actually played C natural, which we don't really know yet. For basses, that's actually 1 finger in 3rd position. And we use the C sharp because it makes it sound happier and brighter. Also, a scale, with it being a sequence of ascending, going up, or descending, coming down, notes in an order, the order matters. It really lets the listener hear musical thoughts and ideas. So let's talk about that a little bit more. Let's say that you start a movie, and let's say it's like a Star Wars movie. Let's go with Star Wars. What's nice about that is, let's say you press play and you get to watch it all the way through, so there's no cliffhanger. You heard the journey all the way up. So you get to hear all the idea. You watch everything from the credits roll. But what if you're almost to the end of the movie and the big twist happens? Because you know there's always a twist. Musically, that would sound like this. Twist. And you just want it to go here. But what if you get to the twist and mom or dad or grandma, grandpa, whoever your guardian is, says your name? Now you stop that right now. You're going to go blank. Clean your room. Oh, that's the worst feeling in the world. It's the worst feeling in the world. Or when you get to that really good, juicy part of that book, and then all of a sudden that happens. The scale is designed to make you feel something. You're going to start your journey. You're going to go through conflict. You're going to finish your journey. Right? And it sounds like a full idea. I hope you hear that. I know sometimes people, it doesn't quite click, especially through video. But anyway, this week we're going to focus solely on going up the scale. Now, I broke this down from going up and down in 1 week for 2 reasons. One, I really want you to focus on going up and making sure that we're good, especially basses on that shift. And 2, I really broke it down for everybody in 2 videos so that way the basses could have a full week to go up and then a full week to go down. Okay? So, of course, I'm using a cello. This is Louise. But I'm going to show you, let me lower her real quick, and I'm going to show you the finger pattern you're using. So we know that we start on open D with everybody else. Ta-da! And then we have first finger E, which everyone else has, but here's where everything changes, right? F sharp. So right now, if I'm looking at number 32, I play 3 open Ds, I play 3 E's, 3rd measure F sharp, you're going to have to use 4 fingers. Remember, our hand shape is really important here to get to that F sharp. Now obviously I'm playing that with my 3rd finger because cello, but that'll be your 4th. And then you have to move to open G, your highest string. Of course for cello it's 4, but at your open. And that's the first line. So let's get through those notes. D, 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 E, 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 four finger, F sharp, F sharp, F sharp, over to open G, G, G. Here we go. Playing the first. Now, of course, I'm playing on a cello. My finger pattern's going to be different, but I'm going to try to say to you how many fingers you should be putting down. And 1, and 2, and 1, 2, ready, and D, 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 second measure E, 4 finger F sharp, open G for you, D, E, F sharp, G, D, E, F sharp, G. I hope you've got that so far. If you need to pause and review, go for it. If not, we're moving right on. Now, second line of 32. A is 1 finger on the G string for us. A, 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 A. And then we have 4 fingers. B, B, B. Now, we have to shift. C sharp, C sharp, C sharp. It's really hard for me to sing. And then the 4th finger is D, 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 which we know these. This is our new notes that we've learned on page 10 if you need to review them. So, once you get to the G string, you have open A, 1 finger, B, 4 fingers, shift down to 3rd position, so your 1st finger is on the 3rd tape, your 2nd finger is in between your 3rd tape and your 4th tape for C sharp, and then D. Now, you notice I did this. Please don't get into a habit of pulling your fingers back. Don't do this. I'm doing this to show you, to get everything out of the way. Don't get into this habit because it's going to take a lot of time to get all of your fingers over, okay? All right, so let's go through this. I'm going to say them. My hand's going to look very different than yours. So we're going to go nice and slow, really, really slow. Here we go. A, so you should have 1 finger on your G string. Ready? A. 4 fingers down for B. Shift. You should be down here. 1st finger on 3rd tape. Space. C sharp. And then finally 4 fingers for you. 4 fingers for me. So going from A to B to C sharp to D. You just have to know what this feels like. It takes a lot of practice to get it right. I'm a poet and I don't even know it. Alright, so if you need to pause and make sure that's like snappy, go for it. If you are ready, we're going to start at the beginning of number 32, and I'm going to do my best to say your finger names whilst playing what a cello should play. Pray for me. Here we go. All of number 32 starts on open D. 1 and 2 and open D and 1st finger to E, 4 finger F sharp, open G for you, 1st finger A, 4 finger B, quick shift C sharp, 4 finger D. How'd you do? Okay, I know that's a lot within a short time amount. And again, that's why I'm splitting the skill up into 2 weeks. I don't normally do that. I usually just teach it all at once. But I'm not with you in person. And I really want to break down next week what's going on from here to here to here to here to here. That's a big, big change for you. And you got to jump over them. Yeah, there's a lot. You know how this works. Just a couple things. 1, your teacher has the Rmis Google Classroom code. Yes, we do have a Google Classroom. I was unaware. There was a little bit of a snag with whether we could use it or not. And it seems like all signs point to yes, we can. So we're jumping on there. I've already got a few kids signed up. So make sure you're communicating that code with your teacher. Mr. Stowers, why aren't you putting it in the video or the description box? Because I don't want a random person who I don't know to be able to get on Google Classroom and potentially talk with you. So, no thank you. Teachers will have that, and they'll be able to post that in their own Google Classrooms. Next, and a little bit of heartbreaking news, I suppose. The Paramount concert is not going to happen this year, and it's just not safe to do that. It's not safe at all because of the quarantining and everything. So, that being said, I'm racking my brain right now, trying to figure out what we can do instead, even if that means next fall or something like that. But in the meantime, what you really need to know is towards the end of April, we're going to do a huge 4th grade Google Hangout Meet extravaganza. We're all going to dress up and we're going to mute ourselves except for me. And we're going to play through our orchestra music, okay? Why are we doing it like this? Because there's going to be delays, so if we all try to play at once, and 2, you guys have worked so hard, and I really want you to have your first big concert experience and know what that's like. So I'll be showing up in a suit and tie just as much as hopefully you all will be as well, or dress or whatever you want. More information on that will be on the Google Classroom. I miss you guys. I hope you're safe. I hope you're taking really good care of yourselves. And I hope to see you really soon. See ya.